Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, please take wishes from us and welcome to the Harris Study Guy. As you are watching this video, I guess we have heard a lot about scholarship at HBKU, or at least you are pretty interested in it, right? Well, the good news is I'm a recent graduate of HBKU and I should be able to answer all of your questions. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. There has been serious speculation regarding funding at HBKU. It is so much so that HBKU themselves provided a statement a few days back that the applicants should not rely on what is being said out there. However, many of these claims are true. An HBKU scholarship offers you some rare benefits. A good monthly stipend, a 100% tuition fee waiver. Well, you sometimes pay a minimal fee. A world-class accommodation, often a family accommodation if you are married, and a return yacht ticket for per academic year. Nevertheless, there were some buts and ifs. Let's say, not every college within HBKU offers this scholarship package in the same way. I'm a master's graduate from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences at HBKU. I used to get 4,000 Qatar Riyal as my monthly stipend, a family accommodation, a 100% tuition fee waiver, and a return ticket for per academic year. One of my friends from the College of Islamic Studies, he used to get 3,000 Qatar Riyal as his monthly stipend, a standard accommodation, but not a family accommodation, a 100% tuition fee waiver, and a return ticket for per academic year. Another friend of mine from the College of Health and Life Sciences used to get 5,000 Qatar Riyal as his monthly stipend. However, he used to get 80% tuition fee waiver, a family accommodation, and a return ticket for per academic year. All these scholarship packages are for master's program. For PhDs, usually the monthly stipend is a little bit higher, and the other benefits remain. My final comments in this regard is that it depends on the college what scholarship package you're gonna get as a deserving candidate. And more importantly, the scholarship package may change each year even within the very same college. Usually there are 5 components of application for an admission to a program at HBKU. A good GPA, meeting language requirements, letters of recommendation, a valid GRE or GMAT score, statement of purpose, and sometimes other required documents. Well, I guess you have already noticed that I'm not saying anything specific regarding these requirements, like what constitutes a good GPA, or what is the minimum GRE score to be considered for an admission. Why am I not being specific? Well, I cannot. Like these scholarship packages, the colleges at HBKU design their admission requirements in their very own way. Let's have a look at some admission requirements straight from the university website. If you are applying to the College of Science and Engineering's PhD in Computer Science and Engineering program, you do not need a valid GRE or GMAT score. However, if you apply to any of the other PhD programs that the college offers, then you must submit a valid GRE or GMAT score to be considered for an admission. Again, if you are applying to the College of Humanities and Social Sciences at HBKU, whether for a master's or a PhD program, you are exempted from submitting a languages course if your previous degree's medium of instruction was English. But for the Masters in Audiovisual Translation and Masters in Translation Studies, these programs require you to submit an IELTS or a TOEFL score. What I am saying so far is that I highly recommend you to have a look at the program's description at the university website and find it out yourself what requirements you really need to fill up, because the requirements vary from program to program and from one academic year to another. Now let's get into some FAQs. First thing first, how do you apply to this scholarship? As far as I know, for the most colleges at HBKU, you don't need to apply separately. When you apply for the admission, you will be considered for this scholarship too. Another initial consideration should be whether you should apply or not. Well, this particular question demands some explanation. I'm thinking to prepare a full-length video on the very same topic. But for now, whether you are applying for a master's or a PhD, I would say if that degree is going to be your terminatory or last degree, then think twice. The reputational value of the Middle Eastern region is not parallel to that of the West, so that may hamper you in the long run. Please don't get me wrong. These region's institutions are closing the gaps too fast. Even the institution HBKU itself stands 310 according to recent QS World Ranking, but still they need more time. Should you contact any faculties beforehand? Well, it depends. I would say for the College of Science and Engineering and for the College of Health and Life Sciences, it is recommended to contact faculties beforehand. But for the rest of the colleges, I think it's not necessary. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because these two colleges, College of Science and Engineering and College of Health and Life Sciences, they run a lot of projects. So there is a good chance if you don't get the central funding, you may end up getting a fund from the project. How competitive is the scholarship? Well, it's safe to say that each year the scholarship is more competitive than ever. What is an ideal profile to get an HBKU scholarship? Again, I cannot speak with high confidence, but according to my understanding, there are 3 components of a profile that may offer some edge of other candidates. A decent GRE or GMAT score, whether required or not, may prove vital in a scholarship decision. Having international exposure, like doing the previous degree from a different country than your country of origin or nationality. Publications. Having a good number of publications or 1 or 2 publications in reputed journals may bring you the scholarships at the end. These are all I had to share with you. Feel free to comment or inquiry you need explanation about. And good luck with your applications and getting an HBKU scholarship.